For my next video, I chose an extremely rare Yari that I thought you had never seen before, and I would like to show you. It's a Kago Yari, and here's the signature, Bizen no Suke, Munetsugu Saku Kore. It's quite famous guy, and actually I had it out of the gallery. This is Yari number 413. Believe it or not, in our registration book, this is our 413th Yari. Triangular point, and you say, well, geez, you know, it's all rusted, must be worthless, it has some pitting. No. The polisher can easily polish this, and you see the the temper lines. Okay, the different colors. Dark is the soft core steel, white is the tempered steel on the outside edges, and it's beautifully tempered. I'm not sure if it's a wide choji or it's got some guname midari in it, but it's beautifully done. You can see the workmanship over here and over here. As for the back side, it's dated because it's made with a tremendous pride, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but the Japanese yen price is nearly 500,000 yen. There it is right there. Why? Because it's so rare. Okay, you say, well, gee, you know, it doesn't look so rare. Here's why it's so rare. It has the world's longest tang. I'm guessing a meter 10, a meter 20. And as everyone knows, or at least I hope you do, that the Yaris, see there's another pin hole down there to support it inside the pole. The Yaris usually have a 10 centimeter or a 20 centimeter maximum tang. Well, this one has a 1 meter tang, approximately. I'm just looking at it now with my eye standing behind the camera. So you say, you know, why such an odd thing? Why such an odd shape? And the answer is, this is for daimyos. And you say, well, what's it for? And I'll tell you. With the top part here, the point, you're sitting inside your kago, which is a palanquin. It's wooden, has 4 or 8 porters carrying it. You see the tremendous tang here? That's to defend yourself with. And you say, well, how can you defend yourself with a tang? Because the pole and the scabbard, the saya, the weapon itself is about the same size as you're looking at here. Extremely rich daimyo, they get 500,000 koku of rice per year's income. If they're attacked while they're in their palanquin, they can't use any of their swords. They can't fight off a katana attack with a small tanto or even a wakizashi, and they have no space. But with this, they can block it. And so you have a tang, which is the same as a pole of steel, coming out that he can hold in both his left and right hands. Have the sword strike here, say in the middle, or up here where it's extremely thick. It's a very difficult thing to cut through. I assume it's tempered steel. And he can fight back with the sharpness of this end here. So it's called a Kago Yari. It's for fighting inside kagos, which of course, if you've ever seen one, there's barely enough space for the human being to go inside and sit down. And I'm pulling the camera back. You can see I didn't work hard to set up the lighting and the background cloth. And I still can't get it all in, and I still can't get it all in. And now you know it's why it's extremely rare. Now you know why it's extremely desirable. I've only seen 2 in my entire career, and I still own both of them because they're so amazing and interesting and historical to me. The maker here, I started to say author, I must be out of my mind or I'm getting old. Munetsugu is a rated Jojo Saku, which is almost as high as Saijo Saku. If this were a katana, it would be $50,000 to $100,000, but because it's a small item, although historically quite interesting and extremely rare for a collector, Japanese tend to want the same thing over and over and over again. They want a long sword, a long sword, a long sword, a long sword, and that's why those are so expensive. And the short and medium and Yari and Naginata are rather inexpensive. Okay, here's a Yari that you can compare. This is quite high quality, excellent, advanced collector's Yari. Why do I say that? Well, you've got an ubu tang, you've got an extremely long tang. This is a sign of high quality. It hasn't been shortened. It's signed by a very well-known guy. It's got beautiful quality in the characters, and it's dated, which I think is extremely rare. This came from a Yari collector, if you want to know the truth. Again, it's a Sankaku Yari, which is a triangle, It's got the famous grooves, which some people call them blood grooves. You can see the quality of here and here, how sharp the lines are, how skilled they are. They're not muddy. They brought it to a very nasty looking point. Again, it needs polishing, but we're talking very small amount of money to polish it up. It'll be perfect, just like the other one. I'm referring to the Munetsugu. Signed, dated. You can even see the price tag from the store. And a very long ubu tang. Usually these are broken or cut to fit into some other pole or a collector's cabinet or something like that. So you rarely see them with these long ubu tangs. They're cut here. They don't even care about the signature. They cut them here. They cut them here. They break them off here because the hole has made it weaker at that particular spot. Of course, that's the mekugi on it to hold it when you put it into a pole. So I left the other Yari up there for comparison purposes. Here's a pin. 150-year-old English, French that you can compare. And again, I can't get the top one in. It still goes way over here. Again, this is very superior. No, let me see. They're unsigned. They're short. They're flat. They're not attractive at all like this. So I thought you'd like to see two incredibly high quality Yaris and be able to compare them to.